Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenzia und ihr seht Get Germanized, Job Hunting in Germany.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
First of all, as always, the internet is a very good solution to your problem, to your unemployment or to your job needs. You can search on the platform of the Bundesagentur für Arbeit, the Federal Employment Agency. Their site is the biggest official job hunting site in Germany. Don't worry, I'll put links to all the sites I'm talking about in the video description. One of the tasks of the Bundesagentur für Arbeit is to support people from Germany or other countries to find a job, a suitable job. So you tell them what you want and they tell you what they got for you. It's as easy as that, really. The search engine is available in German, English and French, but most job offers themselves are in German, so you need at least a basic knowledge of German, or you need to use the Google Translator. Another possibility for those of you who live outside of Germany but want to have a job inside of Germany is it to talk to the ZAV, to the Zentrale Auslands- und Fachvermittlung, the International Placement Service. Their main task is it to help you find a job in Germany. If you, for example, are a carpenter or an engineer, you can contact them and tell them, hey, I need a job, and they will give you advice and or find you a job. And by the way, the ZAV is a part of the Bundesagentur für Arbeit. And the Bundesagentur is a member of a bigger network called Eures, the European Job Hunting Network, or whatever you want to call it. It is responsible for and mainly targeted at finding jobs for people inside the European Union, because as you all know, if you are a European citizen, you can work in all the member states. So if I'm from Germany, I can take a job in England or Spain or wherever, in Sweden, wherever I want really, and that page helps people who seek employment outside of their own European country. So if you want to do that, that is a page for you. I will also put a link to the page in the video description. Also, because of its international usage, the page is translated into 25 different languages. So there is definitely no language barrier here. And of course, last but not least, on the internet you can always have a look at job portals. So not the official ones from the government, but unofficial private ones. For example, monster.de, stepstone.de, karriere.at, all these different ones. There are lots out there. Just type in Jobbörse into Google and you should find something. And you can of course also find links to the job portals in the video description. If you know any really good ones for Germany, feel also free to post them in the comments below. You will also find job offers on the company's homepages. So for example, Audi or Mercedes or whatever, they would have little sections where they offer jobs. You will usually find them under the section Stellenangebote, Karriere or Vakanzen, or simply jobs. Okay, so you can find jobs on the internet. Great, big news, right? But of course, when you're inside of Germany, there are other options as well to find jobs. Have you thought about the old-fashioned newspaper method? Just look for job offers there, because some people still read newspapers, and some people also still use newspapers to find jobs and to offer jobs. So don't forget about that option. Also, you can go to your local employment agencies. The Bundesagentur für Arbeit, the Federal Employment Agency, has its offices everywhere. So you can just go in there and pretty much go through the same process that you could do on the internet. Just have personal service as well, I guess, because what they do is basically look for jobs on that job hunting site of on the official one that you already used on the internet. But they might have the option to see other jobs that are not public on the job hunting site. So that would be another option. If you have more experience with that, please let me know in the comments below. Another option is to advertise yourself. If you don't want to find a job yourself, just let the job come to you. Just put on advertisements on the newspaper saying that you are, for example, an engineer or a carpenter or whatever, and you are in need of a job. Write a short summary of your qualifications, job experience, stuff like that. And there you go. And don't forget your telephone number. Also, the Bundesagentur für Arbeit does the same thing. You can give them your job profile, tell them everything about you. They will put it on the job portal and a company might see it and try to hire you. But unless you're really, really awesome, this method might not be the most effective one, just waiting for a job, because usually companies are used to getting job applications. you know, you have to actually do something. So don't put too much hope into that option. Another really good option is, of course, a job fair. You can contact the companies directly on job fairs, congresses, and all these things that happen in Germany, and just talk to the people there, because that is of course more personal. They get to know you right away. It's pretty much just like a little job interview sometimes. So you can definitely try that. Of course, finding out which company is at a fair in advance is helpful, since you can then only address companies that really have needs for you, that offer jobs that you want. Also, preparing application folders might be useful, since then the company will not forget you right away after you talk to them, or the person. Because, like, imagine some stranger comes up to you, hey, I'm this and that guy, so this is my number, did you remember it? Okay. And then he walks away. What will you do? You will forget about him. But if you have a cool looking application folder with lots of information, and if you made an impression on the person, then they're more likely to actually give you a job, or at least to consider you. Also, don't forget to ask for the business card and the name, of course, of the person you just talked to, because that might come in handy later on in the job interview. Then you can say, hey, but I talked to that guy already and he told me this and that. Another option is to seek the help of personal recruitment agencies in Germany. They pretty much look for a job for you, a suitable job, but they take up to 2,000 euros for their services. So I don't know if that's the perfect option, but it's an option. And last but not least, your friends and family might be able to help you with the job hunt in Germany, because you never know what connections they got. Even if you think like, oh, they won't know anyone, or maybe someone does, and then you're like, oh, they do know someone, and now I have a job. Oh, all is good. So even though that is maybe not the most likely scenario, it might still happen, and you don't want to give away these chances, do ya? Do ya? If you like this video, I would be very happy about a thumbs up, and maybe you can even share it with a friend to spread the knowledge. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you have any experiences with job hunting in Germany, or if you know someone who got a job in Germany, then please tell me about it. Tell me how you or that person did it. Let me know about useful links that I can put into the video description. Really, everything related to job hunting in Germany is welcome. If you see a question in the comment section that you know the answer to, please answer it. After all this exhausting talk about job hunting, I think it's time for a little dance.
What should I do?
Ich weiß.
Like May says, I've never used this phrase, but that is good to know. Do you know of any other taboo phrases that might be offensive to natives, to non-natives, would be completely unaware of? Well, apart from Deutschland über alles, I can't really think of any. If you know any offensive things, or maybe you shouldn't do that, don't post that. At least I can't think of any more, apart from the really obvious ones like the Hitler Gruß shit and you know, this Hail thing that everyone knows, and the arm movement that goes with it. I won't do that, I won't say that, just because I know you guys like to edit videos. Incandescent Silver says, I'm sorry, but does anyone know what Deutschland means? Cause PewDiePie says it all the time to Edgar. Dude, seriously, you don't know what Deutschland means? Deutschland means Germany. Maybe you're a troll and just want to troll my ass and you just succeeded. Steffi4672 says, Rawr! Well, rawr to you as well. That's it with the comments, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.